What's up, guys? So I've been getting a lot of questions about Dark Dimension 4. Are the Wave 1 Avengers secretly hidden OP in Dark Dimension 4? How close am I to Dark Dimension 4? What characters am I bringing into Dark Dimension 4? Do you definitely want to bring the full Pym Tech team? We're going to answer all these questions and more. So let's get into it. Today, we are going to be answering a lot of the really common questions I've been getting about Dark Dimension 4. Basically, every day that I've been streaming, I've been getting some variation of these questions, so I figured I'll just put out a video and answer them once and for all. We're going to start off with this question in particular, which is some variation of, have you seen Fate's Fury's team? What do you think? Can you believe it? Wave 1 Avengers in Dark Dimension 4? What do they know that we don't? Why are they so good? How is this team one-shotting everything? What's the secret? Please explain. We'll start with basically this version of the question. Are the Wave 1 Avengers secretly OP in Dark Dimension 4? And the answer is no, not at all. So, of course, that leads to, well, then why are they using Wave 1 Avengers? And the answer to that is basically everyone who's currently in Dark Dimension 4 is less concerned with getting the best value out of taking characters to Gear Tier 15. And they're also less concerned with which team will individually be the most efficient within the nodes. And they're all mainly concerned with winning the race. So it's all about how quickly can I get in, because once I get in, I can throw power cores at it until I get through it. So it's literally all about getting into the sections as quickly as possible, and then being stuck on a specific node for a day or two. If you throw enough power cores at it, you're going to get through it, and they're just in a mad dash to get in as quickly as possible so that they can get out as quickly as possible, and whoever finishes that final node first wins all of the glory. So a lot of the teams that you're seeing are by no means the optimal team. It's just the easiest, most convenient, or most cost-effective as far as the mini uniques for them to take in. So I'll show you what I mean. So this is a chart that shows the amount of mini uniques that a character needs. You can find this on my Discord server, discord.gg/Khasino. Basically, a lot of the decision making for people's Dark Dimension 4 teams right now are based on how much do they cost. In particular, the Gear Tier 15 mini uniques. A lot of these mega krakens who are literally among the first into Dark Dimension 4 have already been sitting on 50,000, 100,000 energy, spending massive amounts of cores on energy every single day. To sprint to level 80, that alone is an impressive feat of hoarding and spending. For them, the main limitation has been the Gear Tier 15 mini uniques. And so you'll notice that you're not seeing too many characters that are in the 72 section or are in the 90 section. You're seeing some, for example, one of the teams that has Proxima. The reason that you're seeing Wave 1 Avengers pop up is Captain America is only 54. And then Black Widow is even cheaper at 36, and she's skill gear. But yeah, so if you're trying to make sense of the team Fate's Fury is using and why they're having such success, they're not having quite the success that people think they are. For example, I had a lot of people be like, look, did you see he one-shot this node? And this is not a one-shot. While yes, he did do the most damage of any attack, and it's because of all the teams that people have brought in, his is the best, not necessarily because of Wave 1. He's got Mr. Sinister and Ghost, two of the best Dark Dimension 4 characters you can possibly take. He did 26.2 million, and the node itself is 37.9 million health, and then with healing, it could be even more damage that would have to be done. The other reason that this works out really well, his team in particular, is because Black Widow and Captain America are both good supplementary characters. Ghost is already doing lots of offense downs, and so Captain America is bringing defense ups, which is nice. Mr. Sinister is doing a lot of healing, and Ghost is doing a fair amount of healing, so Black Widow is providing speed so that they can do these things more often. In addition, you have Captain America giving out ability energy. Either Ghost is able to ult again sooner, or Mr. Sinister is able to make another clone or a big heal. They're very supplementary. They're doing a lot to allow Mr. Sinister and Ghost to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Speed, energy, defense up, those are good things to provide to characters who are going to be putting in a lot of work. This is not the optimal team, and it's not that they know something you don't. It's that this was cost effective and they're in a race. So they had to take what they could afford that was going to get the job done. The next question that I've been getting a lot is, how close am I to Dark Dimension 4? As you can see in the top left, I'm level 77 and I need another right around 3,000 XP to get to level 78. And then I will need 29,000 XP to get to 79, and then another 29,000 XP to get to level 80. I'm pretty sure as soon as I hit level 80, I will be able to enter Dark Dimension 4. I won't be able to complete it right away because I'll need more characters, but I will at least be able to get in and start making progress. So How far away is that? Well, I can tell you that you get just about 1800 XP every single day if you do all your dailies and you do just the 450 core refreshes. However, my stream has been basically shoving me into DD4. What I mean by that is pretty much anytime there's an energy offer or anything like that, people have been donating for us to grab it. The good news is I'm getting into DD4 pretty much as quickly as I can, considering I wasn't sitting on a large stash of energy when the level cap raise took place. At the pace that we've been keeping, it's looking like around the end of December is when I will be able to enter DD4. All right, the next question we're going to answer, I've been getting this one a lot. Am I going to be taking the full Pym Tech team into Dark Dimension 4? The answer to that, highly unlikely. For starters, a lot of them are tech, and so that's just a lot of tech gear to be used all in one section, because I'm definitely going to need tech in City. I'm definitely going to need tech in Cosmic. So yeah, I highly doubt it. And also, hybrid versions of this team where you don't use all the members are going to outperform the full 5. It's not as simple as just use the 5 Pym Tech and that's the best for Dark Dimension 4. No, absolutely not. I'm definitely bringing in, for the global section, characters like Sinister. I'm going to try to get in Emma Frost. The one character I can tell you that 99% likely will be bringing in will be Ghost. Ghost is just amazing. Even as a solo character, Ghost is just currently the queen of Dark Dimension 4. I'm going to bring her in unless something crazy comes up. But yeah, currently the plan is bring Ghost. As for the other characters, I'm not sure if I'm going to bring any others. If I am going to bring another Pym Tech member, it will probably be Yellow Jacket. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have to wait on some other factors to really finalize exactly who I'm going to be bringing in. And that's going to have a good bit to do with what my Gear Tier 15 mini unique income is like. And so we'll talk about that in the next question. Finally, I've been getting this a lot. What characters am I going to be bringing in to Dark Dimension 4? The answer is, I'm not worrying about that yet. I know that's not the answer that people want to hear, and I definitely have some characters that are more likely candidates than others, but at the end of the day, I'm just hoarding all of my resources, and I'm going to see exactly how many of each mini unique I have, and then I'm going to make the decision based on the resources I have how to best distribute them. Really, it's not a decision I have to make until I hit level 80. There's no incentive for me to have that decision already made today. A perfect example is, while I am planning on bringing Mr. Sinister, I'm also currently planning on bringing Emma Frost, but who knows, maybe we'll get some crazy, super epic new mutant character between now and when I hit level 80, and they'll be a higher priority for my mutant gear. But if they have a different cost, it might free up resources for someone else. Maybe if they're cheap, I can bring in 2 characters instead of 1. We don't know. There's still plenty of variables, and there's just no reason for me to make that decision. But also, I don't know if by the time I'm ready to enter, am I going to be able to afford a 54 mini unique tech character or a 72 mini unique tech character? Will that make sense? Will I be able to get by based on the other characters I'm bringing in? I just haven't worked it out yet because there's no reason for me to do that. That said, I know people are trying to plan who they want to bring for Dark Dimension 4, so I will show you this. So this is an infographic I made. You can also find this one on discord.gg/Khasino. It is the Dark Dimension 4 team building guide, and basically this shows you the best value team at the bottom. If I had just unlimited resources, the team I would bring would be the strongest team. But if I had a healthy amount of resources, not unlimited, it would be that best value team. That is who I would bring. However, it is a little bit roster dependent as well. You know, this is overall the best characters that you want. But if, for example, I only had 2 red stars on Yellow Jacket, even if he'd be really great, I'm not going to bring him because he'll just die as soon as he gets a sideways glance in his direction or whatever it is. There's just too many factors for it to matter. What mini uniques I'm actually going to have at my disposal, the wealth of mini uniques I have, that'll determine the power players, but what supporting status effects and abilities will I need to allow the power players to shine? High red stars will definitely at least hold some significance when I'm ultimately making that decision. And who knows, maybe I'll get some crazy red star pulls between now and when I'm ready to go in. It's probably going to look a lot like what you see in the best value section. The other major thing to think about is, who is it going to be worth having at Gear Tier 15 once you're done with Dark Dimension 4? There are definitely some characters that will make a Dark Dimension 4 run easier, like Stature, for example. But once I'm done with Dark Dimension 4, I don't know that it's really important that I have a Gear Tier 15 Stature. I don't think I'm going to use her for too much otherwise. So I'm probably not going to bring her, even though as far as value and her performance in DD4, she may be the best. Also, some of my planning is going to be based on just who am I comfortable having at Gear Tier 15 when I'm done. I wish I had a more concrete answer for you, but it's just not something I'm worried about. I will definitely let you know who I'm bringing in once I'm like 1 week out, that's when I'll really start actually planning it out and taking a look at what I've got. That's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover. Those are a lot of the questions about Dark Dimension 4 that I've been getting asked a lot, so I'm glad to be able to put that in a video once and for all. Otherwise, thank you guys very, very much for checking out this video. Huge thanks to Livepool for editing this video. Of course, do not forget to like, subscribe, and sign up for a pottery class. Otherwise, that's all I've got for you today, but I will see you guys real soon. Until next time.
Peace.